Welcome to the Soul Ascendancy channel. I'm so glad you're here, and I know you're about to uncover something deeply transformative. In today's video, we're going to dive into the incredible shifts happening within you, whether you realize it or not. It's something that goes beyond mere appearance or charm. There's a powerful energy emerging from within you, making you more magnetic, more radiant, and undeniably more attractive with each passing day. Stay tuned, and I encourage you to engage with this video. Let us know in the comments below by writing "light" if you're ready to fully embrace this transformation, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with the powerful revelations we share. There is a passage in the scriptures that speaks of walking a path of humility and service, not for recognition, but to fulfill a higher calling. It echoes the spirit of the chosen ones. Their journey is not about being celebrated, but about living in alignment with a divine purpose. When Jesus speaks of the meek inheriting the earth, he isn't referring to weakness, but to the quiet strength that comes from living with a heart attuned to something greater than personal gain. This message resonates with those who walk with grace through life's challenges, who do not seek to be acknowledged but simply to serve and uplift. The chosen ones embody this principle by living their truth, not for the applause of the world but in obedience to a higher calling. Their lives reflect the wisdom of the parable of the mustard seed. Small in its beginning, yet capable of growing into something extraordinary when nurtured with purpose. In the same way, the chosen ones may not seek grand recognition, but their acts of resilience, forgiveness, and unwavering dedication to their mission cultivate a profound impact that echoes far beyond what is immediately seen. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to grow more radiant as time goes on? It's not something that they work at or make an effort to project, yet their presence alone seems to draw others in. It's as if there's an invisible force around them that makes them impossible to ignore. They may not seek the spotlight, but it inevitably finds them. People are captivated by them not because they flaunt anything, but because something about them just stands out in a way that feels different, even unexplainable. And if you've ever felt that strange mix of awe and confusion when in their presence you're not alone, many people don't quite understand why these individuals are so compelling. What is it about them that draws us in so effortlessly? The answer, in simple terms, is that these individuals are awakening to something much deeper, something that goes beyond the superficial. It's not about a new wardrobe or following the latest trends. It's something much more profound. What we're witnessing is the essence of their being coming to life in a way that others can't ignore. It's not just physical beauty, it's an energy, a frequency that they exude. It's like they carry with them an aura that fills the space before they even say a word. This aura isn't forced. It's not something they have to craft or try to maintain. It's natural, authentic, and undeniably magnetic. The energy they emit doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it quietly demands it in the most subtle yet powerful way. People around them feel a pull they can't explain, a magnetic force that makes them curious to learn more, to understand more about the person who walks into the room and instantly shifts the atmosphere. What's even more fascinating is that this attraction doesn't just stem from physical traits. It's not about perfect features or fitting into societal standards of beauty. The real magnetism comes from their inner energy, an energy that resonates deeply with others. There's a certain calmness that accompanies their confidence, an ease that makes others want to be around them, even if they don't fully comprehend why. It's as if their very presence provides a sense of comfort, like a reassuring light that others can't help but be drawn to. And yet, this energy is filled with mystery. There's something unknowable about it that keeps people intrigued, drawn in, yet never fully able to figure it out. They don't need to prove their worth, nor do they seek validation. Their light does all the talking for them. When you observe these individuals more closely, you'll see that their authenticity is one of the most powerful things about them. In a world where people constantly feel the pressure to keep up with the latest fads, to fit into the mold set by others, these people stand firm in their truth. They don't try to be anyone else. They're not swayed by trends or the desire to gain approval. They are who they are, unapologetically. And this authenticity is what makes them incredibly magnetic. It's not just about being different for the sake of being different. It's about living in alignment with their true selves, with no apologies. And that kind of authenticity is rare. It's something people crave, even if they don't always recognize it in the moment. When you meet someone who is completely comfortable in their own skin, someone who doesn't feel the need to perform or pretend, it creates a sense of peace and security. That person doesn't need to try to impress anyone. Their mere presence does that for them. They aren't seeking attention, yet they manage to capture it effortlessly. This is because their self-assurance comes from a place of inner peace, a calm knowing that they don't need anyone's approval. People are naturally drawn to that energy because it makes them feel seen and understood. There's no pretense, no mask, just raw, authentic presence. And this is what makes them unforgettable. They don't chase popularity, yet people can't help but remember them, drawn in by their natural charisma. But it's not just about how they appear to others. It's also about how they understand others. One of the most remarkable qualities of these individuals is their intuitive ability to connect with people on a deep level. It's not about reading minds or offering superficial sympathy. It's about genuinely understanding what others are feeling, often before they even express it. This intuitive sense goes beyond simple empathy. It's a rare and supernatural gift that allows them to understand the unspoken needs of others. People around them often feel as if they're seen in a way that others miss, as though this person truly understands them at a deeper level. And because of this, they feel safe. They feel heard in a way that is almost impossible to find in today's world. This connection isn't about being intrusive or forcing people to open up. Rather, it's an effortless ability to make others feel comfortable and valued. People might find themselves telling them things they've never shared with anyone else, or expressing emotions they didn't even realize were there. It's not a forced vulnerability. It's a natural flow, a gift that these individuals possess. And this connection creates a bond that can't be easily broken. It's magnetic because it makes others feel understood, as though they've finally found someone who truly sees them for who they are. This ability to connect on such a deep level without effort is something that many people are unconsciously drawn to. It's a rare gift, and those who experience it are often left feeling lighter, healed, and with a profound sense of comfort. But even with all of these remarkable qualities, one of the most fascinating aspects of these individuals is the boundaries they set without saying a word. There's something about their presence that commands respect without them having to explain themselves. They don't need to announce their boundaries or lay down rules for others to follow. People simply understand that there are certain things they will and will not tolerate. This unspoken firmness is incredibly powerful. It's not about being closed off or distant, but about holding their own sense of self-respect. It's a quiet authority that others can't help but recognize. People are naturally drawn to this because it shows a level of inner strength and self-assurance that's rare to find. It's as if they've tapped into an inner well of power, a quiet resolve that gives them the ability to endure and persevere where others might falter. This resilience isn't about brute force. It's about an unshakable trust in the path they're on. They know, deep down, that they are being guided by a purpose far greater than anything the world can throw their way. Haha, this burning me up already. People around them often find themselves looking at these chosen ones, marveling at how they seem to take every challenge in stride. They don't panic. They don't react impulsively. Instead, they meet adversity with grace, with a steady focus that inspires those who witness it. The power of their resilience lies in its consistency. They don't seek attention, and they don't need praise. They simply keep moving forward, trusting in the strength they have within themselves and in the universe's timing. This quiet strength can be intimidating because it calls people to look at their own limitations and question whether they, too, have the capacity for such unwavering endurance. But it's not just the ability to survive difficult times that makes chosen ones stand out. It's their ability to emerge from challenges even stronger than before. There's a depth to their resilience that allows them to learn and grow from every experience. And this transformation is subtle, but profound. People who are close to them often notice that the more they face, the more they evolve, becoming increasingly self-aware and centered. It's as if every obstacle they overcome adds to their personal power, giving them a wisdom and a clarity that is undeniable. This isn't the kind of strength that can be forged in a short amount of time. It's the result of years of inner work, of a deep commitment to their journey, and it's something that radiates outward, touching everyone who crosses their path. Those who encounter them can't help but be moved by this strength. There's something almost otherworldly about it, as though they are carrying the weight of the world with an ease that seems to defy human limitations. People often leave their presence feeling like they've witnessed something rare, something they cannot fully comprehend. And this awe leaves a lasting impression, creating a desire to know more, to understand how they too can tap into that same inner power. This resilience is a force in itself, pulling people in, inspiring them to find their own strength, to keep moving forward in the face of adversity. It's not about comparing struggles or showing off battle scars. It's about the silent acknowledgement that no matter how hard life gets, there is always a way through. Chosen ones show others that there's a quiet power in surviving, in carrying on, and in doing so with grace and dignity. And then there's the silence. Chosen ones often possess a quietness that draws people in. It's not the absence of sound, but a stillness in their presence that makes them stand out. It's as if they carry a peace within them that others can feel, even if they don't understand it. This peace isn't something that can be easily shaken. It's the kind of calm that only comes from deep inner knowing, from being so grounded in one's purpose that nothing external can disturb the sense of peace that lies at the core. This stillness is magnetic. People can sense it. They want to be near it. And it's not just the people they interact with who are affected by this energy. It's the world around them. Everything they do seems to flow effortlessly, as if they are in perfect alignment with the universe. This sense of calm is contagious, and those who spend time with a chosen one often find themselves becoming more centered, more aware of the present moment, and more connected to their own inner peace. But this stillness also creates space for others to reflect. People can't help but look inward when they are around chosen ones. The way they carry themselves with such confidence and peace makes others question their own lives. They find themselves asking, "Am I living in alignment with my purpose? Am I following the path that feels true to me?" It's not a question that comes from a place of judgment, but from a deep sense of inspiration. Chosen ones, simply by being who they are, encourage others to explore their own truth and to step into their own light. And that light, there's something undeniable about it. It's subtle, yet powerful. Chosen ones radiate a kind of quiet brilliance that others can't help but be drawn to. It's not about being flashy or seeking attention. It's about living in a way that feels true, authentic, and purposeful. It's a light that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. People feel it in their presence, in the way they move through the world with a sense of ease and grace. And this energy is contagious. It draws people in and encourages them to shine their own light too. If you've ever been around a chosen one, you know what I mean. There's a certain energy that surrounds them, a vibrancy that makes everything feel more alive. They bring out the best in people without even trying. And their energy encourages others to tap into their own potential, to stop hiding, and to start stepping into the fullness of who they are. This is the magic of the chosen ones. They create space for others to rise. And the more they shine, the more they inspire others to do the same. There's no competition here, no jealousy, only a quiet confidence that says, I'm here to be me, and in doing so, I create space for you to be you. It's an energy that's both nurturing and empowering, and it leaves an impression that's impossible to forget. This is the essence of being a chosen one. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's not about seeking validation or approval. It's about being so deeply connected to your own truth that everything you do becomes an invitation for others to do the same. It's about setting boundaries with grace, radiating a quiet strength, and living with purpose and passion. It's about being a beacon of light in a world that often feels dark, and in doing so, inspiring others to find their own light within. If you resonate with this message, if you feel that this is the energy you carry, I encourage you to share your light with the world. Don't hide it, don't diminish it, embrace it. And if you're someone who is still on the journey to discovering your own inner power, know that it's always been within you. You don't need to look outside yourself to find it. You are the chosen one, and by stepping into your truth, you too will inspire others to do the same. If this resonates with you, leave a comment saying light below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel Soul Ascendancy for more videos like this. Keep shining, keep growing, and keep being the amazing soul that you are. The world needs your light, now more than ever. When you look at someone who's walking their path with purpose, you can almost feel the energy they radiate. It's a quiet power, not flashy or loud, but undeniable. It's as if they know exactly where they're headed, and nothing can sway them from that path. These are the individuals who seem to have an innate understanding of their worth and the world around them. They don't seek approval, they simply live in alignment with their truth. Chosen ones have a way of being that draws people to them, not because they want to be the center of attention, but because their presence is magnetic. There's something deeply captivating about their calmness, their resilience, and the way they interact with the world. When times get tough, they don't crumble. They rise. They adapt. They persevere. And when they do, they don't wear their scars as badges of honor. They wear them as proof that they have evolved into something more powerful than they were before. They become a living testament to the strength of the human spirit. It's in these moments, when life seems to throw everything it has at them, that chosen ones reveal their true power. Their strength isn't in avoiding hardship, but in how they respond to it. They don't hide their vulnerability, but they don't let it define them either. They let their actions speak louder than their words, and through those actions, they teach us a profound lesson. Resilience is about more than bouncing back from adversity. It's about thriving despite it. They show us that even in the darkest moments, there is the potential for growth, for transformation. It's about finding the lesson in every struggle and allowing that lesson to shape who you become. What makes this resilience so powerful is its quiet nature. Chosen ones don't seek validation from others for the way they carry themselves through life. They don't need anyone to tell them they're doing okay. They simply keep moving forward, driven by an inner compass that guides them towards something greater. And in doing so, they inspire everyone around them to do the same. Their journey becomes a beacon for others, showing them that no matter how difficult life may be, there is always a way forward. A way to keep going, to keep growing, to keep evolving. And when they forgive, they do so with a grace that leaves others in awe. It's not a passive forgiveness, one born of obligation. It's a deliberate, conscious choice. Chosen ones forgive because they understand that holding on to resentment only keeps them tied to the past. They know that the only way to move forward is to let go. And in doing so, they free themselves. They reclaim their peace. And in that peace, they find a power that no one can take from them. When they forgive, it's not about excusing the hurt or dismissing the pain. It's about understanding that holding on to anger only weighs them down. They see forgiveness not as a gift to others, but as a gift to themselves, a way to preserve their own inner peace and freedom. It's a reminder to everyone around them that forgiveness isn't weakness, It's strength. It's the strength to let go of the past and embrace the future with open arms. It's the strength to rise above the negativity and create space for healing and growth. Chosen ones walk through life with a sense of purpose that is both humbling and inspiring. They don't seek popularity. They don't need the validation of others to know that what they're doing matters. They are driven by a deeper calling, a mission that goes beyond personal gain. This mission isn't always clear to those around them, but to the chosen ones themselves, it's everything. They know that their time on this earth is finite, and they are determined to make the most of it. They're determined to leave a legacy of purpose, of resilience, and of compassion. They know that true fulfillment comes not from fame or fortune, but from living in alignment with one's deepest values. They don't chase after the fleeting trends or the superficial markers of success. They stand firm in their truth, and through that authenticity, they attract others who are also searching for something deeper. Their presence becomes a guiding light, illuminating the way for those who are lost or unsure. And in turn, they create communities of like-minded individuals, all united by the desire to live lives of purpose, to seek meaning in every moment, and to cultivate the strength to face whatever challenges life throws their way. This commitment to living with purpose rather than popularity is what makes chosen ones so captivating. They offer a different kind of allure, one that is rooted in authenticity, in the strength to be oneself no matter the cost. In a world that often encourages conformity, they show us the beauty of standing out. They remind us that we don't need to seek external validation to know our worth. Our worth comes from within, from the choices we make and the way we live our lives. When chosen ones walk into a room, you can feel their energy shift the atmosphere. There's no need for grand gestures or flashy displays. They simply walk with the confidence of someone who knows who they are and what they stand for. And in that quiet confidence, they inspire others to do the same. They inspire us to embrace our individuality, to live authentically, and to trust that our unique paths are leading us exactly where we need to go. It's easy to get lost in the noise of the world, the constant pursuit of likes, shares, and the next big thing. But chosen ones remind us that true fulfillment comes not from the approval of others, but from living in alignment with our own values and passions. They teach us that there is no greater power than the ability to stand firm in our truth and to walk our paths with courage and conviction. As you move forward in your own journey, take a moment to reflect on the lessons of the chosen ones. Remember that resilience isn't about never falling, it's about how you rise when you do. Remember that forgiveness is a choice that sets you free, not just from others, but from the burdens you carry within yourself. And remember that living with purpose, not popularity, is the key to true fulfillment. You have within you the same strength, the same resilience, the same power that the chosen ones possess. It's not something external, it's something deep within you, waiting to be awakened. All you need to do is embrace it, trust in it, and allow it to guide you toward your own purpose. As you move through life, remember that you are not alone. The path of the chosen one is not a lonely one. It's a path that connects us all. Together, we can support each other, encourage each other, and inspire each other to live lives of purpose, strength, and authenticity. So, if this message resonates with you, if you feel the spark of inspiration inside, take a moment to comment "light" below, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy for more content that will inspire and guide you on your journey. Let's walk this path together, embracing our power, our purpose, and the strength within us all. In the most difficult and testing moments of life, we are often faced with a profound realization. We come to understand, perhaps for the first time, the true depth of our own character and the boundless strength that resides within us. These are the moments when we are forced to confront our fears, our limitations, and our doubts. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that we discover who we are and what we are truly capable of. The journey of the chosen ones exemplifies this truth in its purest form. Their remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, their unwavering sense of purpose that guides them through life, and their profound capacity to forgive even in the most difficult circumstances, all serve as powerful reminders that there is so much more to life than what we typically see in our day-to-day existence. The chosen ones do not walk through life seeking validation or praise from others. Their journey is not one of striving for admiration or external accolades. Rather, it is a path defined by a deeper, more intrinsic calling. In a world that often measures success by the applause we receive or the recognition we accumulate, the chosen ones stand apart, undeterred by the need for validation from those around them. Their strength lies not in the acknowledgement they receive, but in the quiet certainty of their own purpose. It is a strength that does not seek to impress or show off, but simply to be. They move through life with a profound understanding of who they are and why they are here. Their purpose is rooted deeply within them, and they carry it with a quiet confidence that doesn't need the world's approval to validate its importance. Unlike many who are driven by the desire to prove themselves, the chosen ones understand that true strength is found not in the approval of others, but in the unwavering commitment to the work they feel called to do. This understanding frees them from the need for recognition, for they already know their worth. It is not for the world to decide their value. They are driven by something much deeper, an inner knowing that guides them, an understanding that their path is one of service, of healing, and of transformation. The chosen ones are motivated by a desire to inspire, to uplift, and to create lasting change. Their actions speak louder than any words of praise could ever convey. They don't need to be seen as exceptional by others because in their hearts they already know they are fulfilling their purpose. Their journey is not about being admired. It is about leading by example, showing others what is possible when one is truly aligned with their higher calling. They create ripples of change simply by living authentically, by staying true to their values, and by walking their path with grace and conviction. It is this dedication to something greater than themselves that makes the chosen ones stand out. In a world obsessed with fame, wealth, and fleeting recognition, they remind us that the most profound impact often comes from a place of humility and service. They show us that the most important thing is not how the world sees us, but how we see ourselves and how we choose to live in alignment with our deepest values. Their journey is not a quest for fame or approval. It is a journey of purpose, a journey that inspires others to look within themselves and to connect with their own higher calling. In this sense, the chosen ones are not just individuals who stand apart from the world. They are the ones who bring light to the world by remaining true to who they are. Their authenticity, their quiet strength, and their unwavering commitment to their purpose create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond their immediate circle. The chosen ones are not here to be celebrated for their achievements. They are here to help us recognize the greatness that lies within each of us. By living with integrity and a deep sense of purpose, they inspire us to do the same, showing us that the greatest form of success is not in external praise, but in the internal peace that comes from living a life true to oneself. Through their resilience, the chosen ones show us that it is not the absence of struggles that defines strength, but the courage to face them head-on with grace and determination. Through their forgiveness, they demonstrate that true power lies in the ability to let go of resentment and embrace healing. And through their unwavering commitment to their purpose, they teach us that living a life of meaning is the most profound way to find fulfillment. It is in their transformation, both personal and spiritual, that we find the deepest and most important lessons about life itself. These lessons do not simply revolve around surviving hardships, but thriving through them, growing stronger with each trial, and learning how to live in alignment with our true selves. As we reflect on their journey, we are invited to look inward and examine our own lives. The challenges that we face are often opportunities in disguise, opportunities for growth, for self-discovery, and for the cultivation of our own resilience and purpose. The story of the chosen one serves as a mirror, allowing us to recognize that the same strength, grace, and determination are within us as well. Their path shows us that no matter how dark the road may seem, there is always a light within us that can guide us toward a greater understanding of who we are and what we are meant to do. In the end, the most powerful takeaway from their journey is the realization that we too can live with the same courage, grace, and purpose. The chosen ones do not stand apart as special or unique in their struggles, but rather as shining examples of what it means to embrace life fully, to face challenges with resilience, and to follow a path of true meaning. Growing together, it is not the challenges themselves that define us, but the way in which we rise above them, the lessons we learn along the way, and the legacy we leave behind. As we walk our own paths, let us remember the chosen ones and allow their example to inspire us to become the very best versions of ourselves, capable of enduring, forgiving, and fulfilling the purpose we are each here to accomplish. When we reflect on the chosen ones, we are often drawn to the qualities that set them apart from the crowd, qualities that seem almost otherworldly in their strength and depth, their resilience in the face of adversity, their ability to forgive when most would choose bitterness, and their unwavering commitment to a higher purpose, all seem to form the foundation of their remarkable presence. Your staying at home inspires honored both me and my wife intentionally. In doing so, it found a new meaning since they represent so much of us. Your staying at home inspires honor both me and my wife intentionally. These traits are like pillars that support them through life's most challenging storms, and it is with a quiet grace that they navigate these trials, leaving an indelible impression on everyone they meet. Well, what is it at the core that makes them so extraordinary? Is it their remarkable ability to overcome hardships, emerging stronger with each setback? Is it their capacity to forgive, no matter how deep the wound, demonstrating an inner peace that disarms others? Or is it, perhaps, their unwavering belief in their mission? A mission so pure and transcendent that it remains untouched by the shallow desires for fame, recognition, or approval. To understand what truly sets the chosen ones apart, we must look beyond their external qualities and examine the internal landscape from which these traits emerge. Their resilience, for example, is not simply the product of a strong will or hardened heart. It is the result of a deep understanding that adversity is not an obstacle, but a stepping stone to something greater. It is the belief that every challenge holds a lesson and that hardship, no matter how intense, can be a catalyst for personal transformation. This perspective allows them to face life storms with a sense of calm and confidence that many find awe-inspiring. While others may falter under the weight of their struggles, the chosen ones seem to glide through them, untouched by the emotional turbulence that often accompanies adversity. Their capacity for forgiveness, too, is not born from weakness, but from an extraordinary strength of character. Forgiveness for the chosen ones is not an act of dismissing the wrongs done to them, nor is it a passive acceptance of injustice. It is an active choice, a conscious decision to free themselves from the chains of resentment and anger. It is an expression of their deep understanding of the human experience, that people act from their own pain, and that holding on to bitterness only perpetuates suffering. Forgiveness for them is a way to reclaim their peace, to heal themselves, and to break the cycle of harm. It is not about excusing others' actions, but about rising above them. Lastly, their unwavering commitment to their mission is perhaps the most defining feature of the chosen ones. Their purpose is not driven by external validation or the fleeting rewards of fame and success. It is rooted in something much deeper. It is a calling that transcends their own desires, a mission that aligns with their soul's true purpose. The chosen ones are not concerned with how the world perceives them, or whether they receive recognition for their efforts. They are driven by a profound sense of duty to fulfill their purpose, no matter how challenging or misunderstood it may be. This commitment gives them a sense of clarity and focus that is rare in today's world, where many are distracted by the pursuit of superficial success and validation. What truly makes the chosen ones special, then, is not merely their ability to withstand hardship, to forgive unconditionally, or to stay true to their mission. It is the combination of these qualities, woven together with a deep understanding of life, that sets them apart. The chosen ones are special because they embody the potential within each of us to rise above our circumstances, to let go of what weighs us down, and to live with purpose and integrity. They serve as living proof that no matter the obstacles we face, we have the capacity to transform ourselves and the world around us through resilience, forgiveness, and unwavering commitment to a higher calling. In this sense, their greatness is not separate from us, but a reflection of the potential that lies dormant within every soul, waiting to be awakened. The truth is, the power of the chosen ones lies not in any single one of these qualities, but in the way they combine and intertwine to create a life that is both extraordinary and deeply connected to the essence of what it means to be human. In each chosen one, we see a reflection of the potential that lies within all of us, the potential to rise above adversity, to face our fears with courage, and to walk a path that is uniquely ours, irrespective of the external pressures to conform. Resilience is not just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of life's greatest challenges. It is about seeing every setback as an opportunity for growth and transformation. And it is in this mindset that chosen ones truly stand apart. They do not look at obstacles as barriers, but as stepping stones. They understand that every challenge is a lesson, a chance to become more than they were before. It is this understanding that makes them resilient, and it is this resilience that attracts others to them. People look to them not because they seek to be rescued, but because they recognize something in the chosen ones, a strength that comes from deep within, a quiet power that reassures them that no matter what they face, they too can rise. When you witness the way a chosen one faces life, you realize that their strength doesn't come from external sources. It's not something that can be seen or touched, but something that is felt. It's an energy that emanates from them, rooted in the deep knowing that they are on the right path, that their journey is one of purpose and meaning. This strength is not the result of brute force, but of a calm, unwavering trust in themselves and in the universe. It is a trust that guides them through the roughest of storms, knowing that each storm will pass and that they will emerge stronger for having weathered it. But what of forgiveness? How is it that chosen ones seem to forgive so effortlessly, where others may hold grudges or seek revenge? To forgive is often seen as a sign of weakness, especially when the hurt is deep and the betrayal feels unforgivable. Yet, for the chosen ones, forgiveness is not a choice of weakness, but one of empowerment. They forgive not to let the person who has wronged them off the hook, but to free themselves from the chains of resentment and anger. They understand that holding on to negativity only serves to weigh them down, and that forgiveness is the key to releasing that weight. Forgiveness is not about excusing behavior. It is about releasing the hold that pain and hurt have on you. Chosen ones choose to forgive because they understand that they cannot move forward with the past holding them back. They choose to release themselves from the burden of negativity, to rise above the actions of others, and to live with a sense of peace and freedom. This decision does not come lightly, and it is not something they do because they feel they must. It is a conscious choice. A choice to reclaim their peace and to let go of anything that stands in the way of their growth. In this, we see the true power of forgiveness, not as a sign of weakness, but as an assertion of personal strength. It is not about denying the wrong that was done, but about choosing not to let that wrong define who you are. It is about choosing to rise above, to remain true to your own values and sense of self, and to allow that strength to guide you forward. And then there is the issue of purpose. The chosen ones do not seek to please others or to gain approval. They walk their path with an unwavering sense of direction, knowing that their mission is greater than any fleeting moment of recognition. They are not swayed by the opinions of others, nor do they measure their worth by the number of likes or followers they have. Their focus is on something deeper, a mission that transcends the superficial aspects of life and connects them to the greater whole. This commitment to purpose is what sets the chosen ones apart. It gives them a clarity of vision that others often lack, and it allows them to move through life with an authentic sense of confidence. They know who they are, and they know what they are meant to do. This unwavering commitment to purpose is what makes them so magnetic to others. People are drawn to them not because they seek validation, but because they are living proof that it is possible to live a life that is true to oneself, no matter the external pressures to conform. The chosen ones teach us that living for purpose, not popularity, is the key to true fulfillment. They show us that when we align ourselves with our deepest values and passions, we unlock a power that is far greater than anything the world can offer. They remind us that true strength comes from within, and that when we live authentically, we attract the people, opportunities, and experiences that are meant for us. But perhaps the most profound lesson that chosen ones offer us is the power of transformation. We are all capable of change, of growth, of becoming something greater than we were before. It is easy to become discouraged when life doesn't go as planned, when we face setbacks or obstacles that seem insurmountable. But the chosen ones show us that transformation is always possible. They teach us that no matter how difficult life may be, we always have the capacity to rise above it. It is this spirit of transformation that makes the chosen ones such powerful figures. They are living proof that change is not only possible, it is inevitable. When we embrace our struggles and allow them to shape us, we unlock a potential within ourselves that we never knew existed. We become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. We learn to navigate the storms of life with grace and resilience, and we inspire others to do the same. The journey of the chosen ones is not something that belongs only to them. It is a universal path that each of us is invited to take. While their experiences may be unique, the core lessons they embody are available to us all. The potential for growth, resilience, forgiveness, and purpose resides in every person, regardless of where they are in life. We are all capable of overcoming obstacles, finding meaning in our struggles, and transforming ourselves in ways that we might not even fully understand yet. The qualities that set the chosen ones apart, such as their strength in times of adversity or their ability to forgive when others might hold grudges, are not reserved for a select few. They are traits that can be cultivated within each of us, given the right circumstances, awareness, and dedication. The lessons the chosen ones teach us are not intended to be admired from a distance. They are meant to be lived, to be absorbed and integrated into the fabric of our own lives. It is not enough to simply observe their journey with awe. We must take their teachings to heart and apply them in our own existence. By doing so, we begin to awaken the latent potential within us, allowing us to embody the same qualities that make the chosen ones so powerful. We do not need to be extraordinary to become extraordinary. We just need to recognize the potential that lies within us and act upon it. When we embrace the same values of resilience, forgiveness, and purpose, we start to transform not just ourselves, but also the world around us. We become living examples of what it means to rise above challenges, to find peace in the midst of turmoil, and to pursue our deeper calling in a world that often feels overshadowed by darkness. Whether it be personal struggles, societal issues, or global challenges, becoming a beacon of light means contributing to a collective shift toward hope, positivity, and growth. The path of the chosen ones is one that leads toward greater connection, understanding, and compassion. As we take steps to walk in their footsteps, we ultimately contribute to the healing and illumination of the world itself. In this way, the journey of the chosen ones is not isolated. It is a journey that we all share. A journey that, when we commit to it, can make us all beacons of light in a world desperately in need of transformation. It is an invitation to step into our power, to fulfill our purpose, and to bring others along with us as we rise. So, as you reflect on the message of the chosen ones, ask yourself, What is your purpose? What are the struggles that have shaped you? How can you embody the resilience, forgiveness, and sense of purpose that the chosen ones have shown us? The answers to these questions lie within you. You have the power to transform, to rise above adversity, and to live a life that is authentic and true to your deepest values. And as you embark on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The community of chosen ones is vast, and we are all connected by the shared desire to live lives of purpose and meaning. Together we can support each other, learn from each other, and inspire each other to reach our fullest potential. If you resonate with the message of the chosen ones, and if you are ready to embrace the path of transformation, comment "light" below. Let us know that you are ready to embark on this journey of growth and self-discovery. And don't forget to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy, to continue exploring these powerful insights and to be part of this vibrant community. Together, we will walk this path toward authenticity, purpose, and the deep transformation that awaits us all.